Hello and welcome into the ReMix, a mix of entertainment, lifestyle, and community news. I'm Anna Meiler. Well, it's a match made in hot dog heaven. Pauli Sandwich Shop is teaming up with the Polkadog Bakery for International Dog Day. And as Brianna Pitt shows us, on one day this month, sales will go toward the Animal Rescue League of Boston.
Well, joining us now is Paul Barker, the owner of Pauli's. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Love Pauli's, old North End resident myself, and I stopped there many times with my roommate.
Oh my God! I think it's a what do we call it? It's a ritual, like to go through as a college student to graduate.
Totally.
To come in the North End and live in the North End and go to Pauli's.
Oh, loved it. All right. So tell us about this great effort that you have coming up on August 26th.
Sure. So on August 26th, it's International Dog Day, and we're raising awareness. And myself, owner of Pauli's, and our partner Polkadog Bakery, are going to be raising money.
Lovely.
Pauli's is donating 100% of all proceeds of hot dog sales that day, and Polkadog Bakery is going to be donating 25% of all proceeds from dog treats that day, and for a wonderful cause.
Oh, that's lovely. Why did you want to do this? Are you a dog guy?
Oh, I have 3 dogs.
Oh, wow.
I'm a dog owner. I love dogs.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a great way to raise awareness, raise money for such a great cause.
Yep.
Let's save dogs and find them homes.
Yeah. Oh, so important. I rescued 2 dogs, so I get that sentiment.
You know how it is.
I understand.
Yeah, that's great.
They're kind of crazy, but I do love them.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we want to know how you make the best hot dog here, because the hot dog is part of this whole thing.
Well, I have to tell you, Brianna, it starts with the ingredients. So you have to have a good roll, all beef hot dog.
Yep.
And then it's technique. You steam them, boil them.
Yeah. What's your favorite way?
We like to grill them.
Grill.
So we like to grill them,
Yep.
get a little char on them, and then it comes down to toppings. And then that's where you have fun. And Pauli's, we can customize hot dogs. I brought a bunch of hot dogs.
Yeah, will you take us? Take us through. Take us through what you brought here.
Sure. So we're known for our lobster rolls at Pauli's. So we have a lobster dog. So it's fantastic. It gives you the taste of like the hot dog and the lobster. You've got traditional we have
peppers and onions.
Peppers and onions. Or you've got ketchup, pickles, mustard. This is a spicy dog.
Wow.
For all the spicy people out there. We've got jalapeno, some Italian spicy relish.
Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
It's a little like calmer with tomatoes, pickles, and lettuce.
Okay.
We love chipotle at Pauli's, and we make our own chipotle. So we have a chipotle mayo with red onion. And of course, you have to have a cheese dog. So we have a cheese dog with bacon that we brought. Yep. And of course, we've got provolone here.
It's like an Italian sub hot dog.
Exactly. And you know what? You can customize. You can add whatever you want.
Yeah.
We've got coleslaw here on this hot dog, which is like really nice, and then sauerkraut, which a lot of people like.
Lovely. What's your favorite out of all of these? Do you have a favorite?
I like the lobster dog because
that's
what Pauli's is known for, a lobster.
Yeah. Okay, so are we going to make a little hot dog here?
Actually, I brought a couple of hot dogs, and I brought some ingredients, and I'm like,
let's do it.
I'm going to let you be a hot dog maker.
Okay, I can do that.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. All right. Well, are you making one too? We making them together?
Sure. We can do that.
Here, let's do this. So I will tell you as we make these, my job in high school, I worked at a pizza shop, so we didn't exactly make hot dogs, but I am known for my toppings, okay?
Okay. Well, I can see that. You got great technique.
Yeah. Okay, so I might be a little bit heavy on the onions, but for my dog, I'm gonna do onions. I'm gonna do a little bacon. It's like a good little crunch, right?
I love it.
On top here. I think I'm gonna do like an everything dog. I'm gonna load it up, I think with a little bit of everything. Do that.
I think you got a job at Pauli's.
Look at that. I will.
You really know what you're doing. It must have been the pizza shop.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I wish I got this job a while ago, but we're gonna skip lettuce actually. We're skipping.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go, no lettuce. We're gonna go, same thing.
Right.
I can do tomatoes, onions.
Yep.
And we'll throw a little onion on there.
So good. Now, do you toast your buns at Pauli's, or what's the key to the bun?
We butter and grill them right on the flat top. It's fantastic.
Wow, so
just
good.
Got that buttery, crispy taste. And and the bread's like just wraps around the hot dog. It's fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I can't wait to take a bite of this. So before I do, we want to say be sure to go ahead and grab a hot dog from Pauli's and some dog treats here from the Polkadog Bakery on August 26th, all to help the Animal Rescue League of Boston. Pauli, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Excitement in the North End. Boston's longest-running Italian festival is back. The Fisherman's Feast returned this weekend for the 114th anniversary. The feast is based on the devotion of the fishermen from Sciacca, Italy, to the Madonna del Soccorso in the 16th century. The four-day festival includes opening ceremonies and runs through the end of the weekend when the Flight of the Angel closes it all out. Organizers say it's an emotional time and they're happy to continue this long-standing tradition.
A lot of our members, our ancestors came from Sciacca, came and settled in Boston, brought their roots here, but also brought their traditions here. They started this festival and they brought their livelihood here, but they wanted to bring their roots. They wanted to feel like they were back at home. And it's special because we all feel like that we're carrying on a special tradition. And a lot of us went back to Sciacca, and you know, speaking with them over there, they are so happy that we formulated this bond and we still keep this bond together between Sciacca and Boston.
Organizers say they have tightened security this year, including 3 entrance points, no open containers, bags will be checked, and anyone under 21 will not be admitted without an adult. Well, 3 local women are sharing their passion for food and travel with their own bus tour business. Levin Reed has a look at the inspiration that's the driving force behind the Savory Lane.
It's the family affair that's giving people a wonderful tour of New England. Welcome to the Savory Lane.
To have my sister, my mother, and my niece involved, a woman family-owned business, has been pretty cool.
So it's Lisa and her sister Maria, and let me introduce you to Freddie.
I had seen tiny home buses, and it's amazing what you could do in some of those, but what it ended up being is absolutely above and beyond what we had thought.
This bus is named after their grandmother, Elfrida.
She was the first woman in our family to own her own business in the I think she opened it in the 1950s.
And those who venture on it will enjoy an unforgettable experience.
You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, so I see everyone coming on, and the minute they turn the little corner, they're like, oh my God, this is amazing.
The tours vary, and they are all a blast.
We do wineries, our book lovers tour, we go to bookstores, we do scavenger hunt is a favorite, our tea party is a favorite.
But watching customers' ear-to-ear appreciation are what Lisa and Maria savor the most.
It kind of solidifies what we wanted to bring to people. It exceeded our expectations that people are enjoying this that much.
The positive feedback and the excitement, like, this is the best day I've ever had in so long, you know, those type of things, it's just really incredible.
So from Maine to Massachusetts, Freddie hits the road.
Elfrida, I have a picture right by my driver's seat, and I wear her necklace with me every time I get on board. So number one, I know she's watching over us.
So let me try and give you the tour experience. We're on Freddie right now, and we're going to a winery. This is what it would be like when you're inside. You get a chance to see everything. It's really comfy, it's cozy. We got music going on. It's exciting, and we're pulling up to the place right now.
So these should ripen sometime in September.
Okay.
So
what is it like when Freddie drives up and you see the people come out and you know that they're going to have a good time and they've been ready to have a good time?
Oh, it's pretty exciting. It's great for us because it's a great partnership. They're our biggest supporters, but they also bring in a lot of people who had no idea this was here.
The Savory Lane has been in business for 2+ years, and all the memories that have been made
we gather around the hour.
would have definitely made Elfrida proud.
She would be super excited because this is right up her alley. Hanging out with people, having a good time, dancing and singing.
In Derry, New Hampshire, I'm Levin Reed, WBZ News.
Say cheese, bringing a dinner party staple to the next level. Coming up on the ReMix, the female entrepreneur not letting health issues stop her from the charcuterie board business. A local charcuterie company owner taking her dream job on the road. She's overcoming health obstacles and teaching people how to make their own boards. WBZ's Levin Reed shows us.
There's something about charcuterie that makes people go yum, 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 yum. So when Robin Daigle and Boards for Days showed up at the studio this morning, we were all in. We're gonna build our board right now. Let's build the board because this is something you love. What are we gonna do?
All right, we are gonna build our own little charcuterie boat here.
Please.
So we're gonna start with a little bit of manchego.
How much do you love doing this for people?
Honestly, if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life, correct? That's what I say every single day.
Why did you start the cart?
So when we were out in the market last summer, we kept running into a lot of people with whether it was dietary restrictions or allergies. So we wanted to come up with something that was a little bit more functional and more interactive.
And all of this almost didn't happen for Robin.
So just over 2 years ago, I got rushed to the emergency room with a completely purple arm, find out that I had a rare condition called thoracic outlet syndrome. I went through 3 surgeries in just over 2.5 months.
Robin is a good teacher because through our 3 hours together, I got better at making a board. I've been doing this for 3 hours. And I was able to put a good one together.
I'm impressed. I think you did a great job.
Thank you very much. In the end, meats and cheeses always brings perfection and makes friends as well.
The incredible journey that I've been on, that my friends and family have taken me on, or have been with me on throughout this entire journey. It takes a village, right? And I honestly could never have done any of this without my incredible village.
With Robin Daigle and Boards for Days, I'm Levin Reed, WBZ News.
Well, one of the kings of 90s grunge rock is coming to Boston. What Gavin Rossdale is saying about his lasting legacy with his band Bush. Plus, a milestone for one of MTV's most popular shows and what's in store for season 40. That's still ahead on the ReMix. One of the biggest rockers from the 90s grunge era is coming to Boston. Gavin Rossdale and his band Bush will be at the Bank of America Pavilion next Saturday. It's part of their summer tour. Bush had several big hits with Glycerine, Machine Head, and Come Down. Now, decades later, the band is still making music, releasing a new album in 2022, and fans are still packing concert venues to see them.
But it's just wild how these songs have such an impact. And I mean songs from last year, 2 years ago, up to all the way to 16 Stone. I think it's been a consistency of the approach to lyrics. I think the way that I write just connects with some people. And I hope that's it, because, you know, there's only so many chords. It's not like the chords that people there. You know, like everybody's got chords and everybody's got heavy guitars. So I hope there's this sort of space that we inhabit of, like, you know, vulnerability and sort of mental health and, you know, power of rising up from challenges and just trying to live the best life you can.
In all, Bush has sold more than 20 million records and had 1 billion streams of their music. Well, 40 seasons. It's a landmark for one of MTV's longest running series. The challenge has returned again this year, and it will be one to remember. CBS News Boston's Joe Weil spoke to 2 cast members about year 40 and what fans can enjoy.
Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Shout out Massachusetts.
Yeah, we're glad to be talking to both of you guys. And the first thing I wanted to ask is, how does it feel to return to the challenge for this milestone season?
It feels amazing. This is definitely a milestone right here. 40 seasons, being able to play with 39 other legends in this game. I mean, just so excited, and to be able to play against the best of the best. It's going to be an amazing season, and just to play alongside these goats.
The last time I played on a milestone season was Dirty 30, and that didn't work out great. So I'm hoping my appearance on 40 goes a little smoother.
And obviously this season will be tougher than others because you're competing among 38 other champions. What's your mindset going into this competition?
Going into this competition, having no expectations. I mean, the name of the game is being able to adapt. And I mean, there's 39 other people that we're going to be playing against, and they just have different strategies. They all have different strategies. 40 seasons ago, it was a different game. 40 seasons later, today, it's a different game. So it's just keeping your head on a swivel and just literally expect the unexpected.
And as I was telling you guys before we ended up jumping on here, this has been around so long. I mean, I remember watching the challenge when I was a kid. What is it like to now be a part of the lineage of this show, which has now spanned a couple different generations?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's an honor. We are coming into this thing with such a different skill set because we've got to watch so many guinea pigs, so to speak, kind of lay out the blueprint of how to get this thing done. And now there's so many of those kind of, perennial all-stars in the house with you at the same time. And you have to, hope that the student can become the teacher, so to speak, and use kind of some strategies that they've laid out mixed with some ones you've learned on your own along the way, and hopefully get that winning recipe.
Did you guys watch the challenge when you were younger?
No.
I didn't.
No, didn't have no idea what I was getting myself into. Honestly, still don't really know.
Well, we'll end with this. What's the key to winning?
I think you get two different keys from me and Casey. I am an unlikable person in general, so I have to try to kind of turn that around when I get into these large group settings. That's always been kind of a battle for me in this game, is just knowing when to go ahead and shut up.
You know what? I disagree with Devin. He is a very likable person. You got to get to know him. Okay. You have to get to know Devin to understand him and his thought process and him as a human being. He's a great guy. So I disagree with that part.
I appreciate that.
And with strategy wise, honestly, it's like for me, coming from Big Brother and then playing this game, is honestly having a solid group of people that you can trust and work with in this game. And I'm very pick and choosy on who I trust and who I work with. So that is a good secret sauce. And to be able to make it to the end is the people that you work with and that you really align with. I'm all about like an alliance and having a great team to get to the end with. So I would say that.
We're looking to see how it all plays out. Casey Clark, Devin Walker, it's been a pleasure talking to both you guys, and good luck on the show.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
A timeless production of an award-winning film. Coming up next on the Remix, An American in Paris comes to the stage in Waltham, and how you can catch it this weekend.
So you get a ton of different genres. You have ballet, jazz, a little bit of like Fosse jazz in there.
Dance lovers are in for a treat as the Regal Music Theater performs a new production of An American in Paris. The Golden Age musical is inspired by the 1951 Academy Award-winning film that starred Gene Kelly. As WBZ's Courtney Cole shows us, while most musical theater focuses on the singing, this show puts dance in the spotlight.
It is a very, very heavy dance show. I mean, most of our numbers are about a minute of singing and then 7 minutes of dance.
Yeah, it's been definitely challenging, probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done.
Jack Mullen and Samantha Barnes co-star in the piece about an American soldier in post-World War II Paris who falls in love with a French girl. And the music by Ira and George Gershwin just sweeps you away.
It's stunning.
It's so
it's absolutely stunning.
Beautiful to dance to, too. And like just finding those little pockets of music that you can just live in, it's just so nice.
I always say great choreography can only come from great music. So I'm lucky to be working with the best of the best.
Director and choreographer Rachel Bertone used her own classical dance background to create the all-new choreography. Total rehearsal time for the cast? Just 10 days.
We have high school students, college students, Boston professionals, and it's amazing that they all come together. Many of them have 9-to-5 jobs and then spend their entire evening with us creating art.
While there's just a keyboard during rehearsal, a full orchestra will be in place for the performances.
it's such a gift, especially for dancers like us, to be able to not only dance Gershwin's music, but with a full pit this. I mean, those are like some really, really magical experiences that a lot of people don't get.
While the musical takes place in 1945 and the music dates back to the 1920s, Barnes says the piece doesn't feel dated.
I think it keeps its relevancy throughout whatever you're doing in life. And even though this does take place after World War II and none of us were alive at that point, we don't understand, there are still things that we can relate to throughout the story. And I think that with Golden Age pieces, that never goes away.
Bertone says the audiences should prepare to be thrilled.
They can expect a fantastic Broadway-style show with beautiful designs, beautiful dancers, amazing actors, and just be swept away by this Gershwin music and this dance spectacular that I don't think you can see at any other theater in Boston.
Now, you can see the Regal Music Theater's production of An American in Paris at the Robinson Theater in Waltham through August 18th. Courtney Cole, WBZ News.
Thank you so much for joining us on The ReMix. We'll be back next week with more community, entertainment, and lifestyle stories.